Frankenstein's got a journal.
Ash, it's Vamp, explain it. What?
Klaus stuck in the house.
Elena side to Damon? Huh?
Do I have your attention?
Yep.
Good. Now let's talk about vampires.
Let's go. Season 5. Hear me out.
At Rebecca's kegger with Elaine and friends, taking shots like Jordan Connor, that is, in the paint like Shaq. Fix it in post. You remember when we drove coast to coast, driving to LA, Cavalier and a U-Haul, even though that car was too small. Whipping around the Grand Canyon, trying not to fall in. Even when we were broke, we were still ball in. By the bay, listen to Frank Ocean. Pour some coffee, I'll see you in 10.
Just give me the cue. I'll do whatever you want.
More money, more problems, but I'm counting in the sweet spot. PD's on the track when the beat's hot.
Now let's talk about vampires.
Hello, welcome to the Vampire Diaries, the Vampire Diaries podcast where a guy is watching the series for the first time with a super fan who has seen every episode. I'm the titular PD. Let's just say I put the PD in Vampede. But please call me Pete, and I'm here with my co-host and co-parent Ash. Hello, Ash.
Hello, Pete.
It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you without a Vampede pod to listen to.
Too? Yeah. Sorry about that.
A little spring break, a little this, a little of that.
But we're back.
And if you're listening to this in the future, you don't care and you don't know.
Yeah, who cares?
Ash, here's what our listeners do want to know, though.
What?
All right. I saw this question proposed on Twitter. Would a vampire be able to enter your garage uninvited?
I think no.
What if it was a detached garage?
Oh. No, because it's still private property.
What if it was a shed where your lawnmower was?
It's still private property.
So any private property?
I think so, because it's all like your house. It's all like in your house.
So it's a living establishment that's part of your parcel?
Yeah, because they can get into restaurants and all that kind of stuff.
What about your apartment complex, not your actual apartment door, but the front door to the building?
No, because somebody owns that building, right? Like a landlord or something?
So would, like, General Management Company, LLC, have to invite a vampire into your private apartment? Because you don't own that.
Yeah, I think so. Because you don't own, you're just a renter.
So every person living in an apartment is pretty much safe.
Unless the one person invites them in, then they can get into any apartment.
Whoa. That's a good concept, actually. How's that a movie? It's a movie that takes place in one apartment, and
So just this one person just doesn't know that they're a vampire. And it's like, yeah, come in, go for a tour or whatever.
yeah, what if they just like happenstantially invite the vampire in when they're just on the grounds? It couldn't be like some huge conglomerate. It would have to be just like
A smaller one.
Yeah, like a couple units. Like in the movie Lady in the Water or whatever, it's like, I don't know, 20 units or something like that. So it could
And then
be
now
that.
they can wreak havoc on all the people there.
Yeah. But it would have to be privately owned, I feel like, because it couldn't be a bunch of owners.
No, it has to be one owner and they own all the units.
Yeah. Okay, here's another question.
All right.
Duplex. What happens there? If you can go into the one, can you go into the other?
Well, do you own your half of the duplex?
I guess if they were renting again, it'd be like they'd have to get the owner of the duplex.
If they were renting, they'd have to get the owner. If they were owning it, I think it'd be two separate. Because I own this half, and this is my property, and you own this half, and this is yours.
All right, what if you own a duplex and you rent out the second unit? If you invite the vampire into your unit, they can obviously go into the renter's unit.
Well, I don't know, because it's also like the inviting in always happens at the door, like entryway. It's not like they're trying to get in through windows and they're like, let me in. They're like, okay, I'll let you in through the window. It's always at the main door. But, I don't know, because it's also like the inviting in always happens at the door, like entryway. It's not like they're trying to get in through windows and they're like, okay, I'll let you in through the window. It's always at the main door. But, they can't get in otherwise. So, I don't know. The duplexes got me tricked.
What if you're camping and you own the tent?
I think no. The vampires are always getting the campers. But maybe I don't know if they're getting them in their tent or just while they're camping.
Yeah.
What about their RV?
Ooh, that is a mobile home.
Yeah, and people can own or rent them.
Yeah.
Long story short, be a owner, not a renter, because you don't want to be at someone else's expense.
Yep, and that's what our podcast is really about, is home ownership. Ash.
I'm silly.
Season 5, Episode 12, The Devil Inside.
Season 5, Episode 12, that sounds legit. We've done a lot of episodes.
Yeah, I think there's 10 more this season.
That's great.
22 eps.
Oh, sorry.
22 eps. That sounds like Mike's family reunion.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Ash. Already, the very first word that I typed, besides cold open, which I copy and paste.
Did you misspell it?
Ellen.
Instead of Elena, Ellen?
Yeah. And it's not even Elena, it's Catherine, but I just saw Elena and wrote Ellen by accident.
That's funny.
And not double L, E-L-E-N.
You were not ready.
No. Ellen walks up to Matt, and guess who's him? They're in the town square, which we've talked about that before.
Yeah.
We're partying tonight. They're partying.
They're partying.
Matt is wearing a vervain bracelet. Elena rips it off. It's Catherine, not Elena. Ash, something happened this episode twice that appalled me.
What was it?
People can just rip off the vervain bracelets? Like, oh, it burns for a second, but they can just rip them off? Then what was the point of them wearing them for the other 5 seasons?
I guess because other vampires don't know that it's a vervain bracelet. They just think it's regular. But if you're a true vampire and you're like, I'm going to attack this person, I guess you should first just rip off all their jewelry just to be safe.
What if they're wearing a vervain drawers? Underwear. Rip off their undies?
I don't know, they got a vervain soaked tampon.
Yeah.
Then he would be safe.
He would be.
He would be totally safe.
I wonder if they get into that in the later seasons.
Spoilers.
There might be might have to go in the market.
Well,
for
the
that.
vampires can also just get their daylight rings taken off too, and then they just can't be in the day. So
That's true. But we've seen, let's see, 4 seasons of like basically 100. We watch like 100 episodes, and that's never happened, and this happens twice.
yeah, I can see your frustration with that.
It's like when someone ran the 4-minute mile. Like people were like, it could never be done, and then someone did it, and now like everyone does it, and then people are running like 3:59 and stuff like that. It just opens the floodgates.
Yeah, we don't want to be running a 4-minute mile.
No, that's too quick.
I don't want to run one at all.
If you're running a 4-minute mile, you're running so many miles all the time.
Oh my gosh, that's so true.
Ash.
Or if I could run a 4-minute mile, I would run for 4 minutes and be done.
Yeah, it's
I'd be
just your
like,
workout.
Yeah, no, I did it. The end.
Just every day.
4 minutes.
The 4-minute workout. You're like Tim Ferriss. He had like the 4-hour work week or something like that. Ash, the 4-minute workout.
That sounds great. Except I hate running.
So Ash, Catherine is inhabiting Elena's body,
She's a passenger, yes.
but seems to be in the driver's seat by my eye.
That's true.
She does some exposition. She's going to Matt for info.
So she can be a better Elena.
Yeah, because she's going to be at this party. And, of course, at this party, like, they're going to ask when her birthday is.
Yeah. Hey, Elena, when's your birthday?
Yeah. I guess it could come up. I don't know. Nadia is there as well. She compels Matt about her outfit. Oh, and she wants to get rid of this dye in Elena's hair, which
she doesn't do in this episode, though. She still has the red streak at the party.
Oh, she does? Okay. I was like, this is a production thing for sure. Like,
They're probably just so tired of putting that streak in.
yeah. It probably was a clip-in because Catherine didn't have that.
Right. Yeah. Definitely not real hair. But also, what did you think of when they said, would Elena wear this outfit? That, like, leather outfit?
Yeah, probably not. And Matt says no, but the shoes. But I wasn't even looking at the shoes because I was typing. So
They were like some high tops.
All right, Nadia and Catherine want to make it permanent that Catherine is in Elena's body, but they don't explain how in that moment. And then she asks, how did Elena break up with Matt? Which he doesn't answer.
Ever in this whole episode.
Which, was she doing that because she later breaks up with Damon? Or maybe?
Yeah.
All right.
But we don't hear Matt's, like, story.
Earlier that day, Mia needs Catherine's corpse.
Mia is not a traveler, right? No.
She is a traveler, but they're not like witches per se.
Yeah, her delineation or whatever is traveler as well, right? Even though she's not in someone's body.
Yeah.
Well, I guess maybe she is. Who knows?
Well, she's one of these.
She could be in someone else's body for all we know.
Yeah, she's one of these people that used to hang out with Gregor and the like. They don't know when Elena's consciousness will pop out.
Right.
Nadia is going to handcuff Catherine to the bed. Ash, Gerald's game over there, Stephen King. The premise is this lady gets handcuffed to a bed. I won't go into it that much, but she gets handcuffed to a bed. It's an eclipse book, Ash.
Oh, yeah.
Something happens to her, again, I won't go into it, during an eclipse. Which,
Ding. Ooh, blowing up.
But anyway, and we just, to timestamp, we just had an eclipse on Monday. Or Tuesday?
It was Monday. Yeah, Monday.
But we had an eclipse in real life, and then I guess there wasn't an eclipse in the show. But
next episode
it's Total Eclipse of the Heart or something like that. So
yeah,
there's probably
which
an
is
eclipse.
a song.
But also she gets handcuffed to the bed like Gerald's game,
which
is
does have an eclipse.
an eclipse book. A lot of eclipse things.
Oh my gosh.
And you know what I always say about Total Eclipse of the Heart?
Total Eclipse of the Fart?
Totally rips a big fart.
Oh, that's close.
Right, anyway. Damon and Stefan. Damon got rid of Catherine's corpse. Nadia is there for her body. She wants to bury it in Bulgaria.
Which, when Damon says he comes back from burying Catherine, like, he's all muddy and dirty and everything. But then when we see Catherine later in the episode, she's just, like, laid out on this table of sorts.
Yeah, but I
to
think
do the spell, which I guess that means Mia dug her up. But Mia doesn't get muddy and dirty.
all right, people shower, they change. Also, did they do that ceremony in the tomb, or did they move her? Okay. Damon doesn't want Nadia to get her way. They whoosh around and fight. Matt, Pug
snores.
A pug is snoring in the background of our soundproof studio. We bring the pug into the studio. Some of that is true. Okay, Matt looks for his phone. Ty is there. Ty came back last episode. He's sleeping. Matt's late for work. He's the only one who works at the grill. He works every shift.
24/7.
From open to close.
Yeah.
He does all the jobs.
That's why it's really important he's there on time.
Yep. He owns the place.
I guess
also.
it doesn't matter if I'm not there, then nothing happens anyway, so who cares?
Ty is drinking for breakfast. Matt asks him what happened in Nolan's Ash. I talked about Nolan's very early on.
You Pete-dicted New Orleans a long time ago, but you haven't watched the original, so you don't really know what happened either.
No, I don't. Also, Ty says there are originals there.
Which we saw, like, the beginning of the originals in the Vampire Diaries when they go down there.
Yes.
But then there was this original spin-off that you haven't seen, but, like, you could watch them in tandem, but I think it would get too confusing.
Yeah. What we call a backdoor pilot.
Yes, I think you said that before.
Which, never mind. Okay. All right, he doesn't say much about Nolans. He assumes we've watched the show.
But he's getting drunk very early in the day.
Matt is throwing Ty a welcome back party. Clean up this place, invite people, and you stink.
Now we know why they're having a party.
Yes. We were wondering. we were on the edge of our chairs. Caroline is cleaning the dorm.
Yeah.
Oh, no Bonnie this episode.
She's cleaning it, like, really seriously.
Bonnie and Jeremy, the actors, have a pretty good deal because they probably make good money and they don't have to be on every episode. Mm-hmm. I assume. I don't know.
I don't know.
Who knows anymore? Probably back then they were making good money.
Or at least that's all they knew.
Mm-hmm. Aaron arrives. Aaron Whitmore. Mm-hmm. Caroline has boy drama, so she's stress cleaning because she boned Klaus and Ty is back.
Yeah, that's some drama.
Wow.
She finally gave in to Klaus.
Which we're like...
But really bad timing for her.
Yeah, and we're like, oh, Klaus, he's coming around. He's being kind of nice. Blah, blah, blah. And then Ty says in this episode, he killed my mom. It's like, that's hard to come back from.
Yeah, which we knew he killed his mom.
Yeah, I know.
But Klaus kind of makes you forget.
Yeah, you're not thinking about it. You're like, oh, he's kind of charming. He like has the horse painting or whatever.
Yeah. But Caroline is like...
I mean, Caroline is out.
Caroline should know.
Yeah.
That should be in the forefront of her mind. Like, Tyler is my boyfriend, or was, and I love him, and he killed my mom. Like, I can't
I know.
get with this guy.
I mean, even if there aren't, like, especially if there aren't supernatural beings going on, if it's like, well, this guy killed my ex-boyfriend's mom or current boyfriend's mom, like, that's kind of a deal breaker.
Threatened to kill him, and yeah. So it makes sense that Tyler gets super mad at Caroline.
Totally. But they did a good job writing it, so it's like, you're like, oh, I can see why Caroline could be wooed.
Uh-huh.
Wes isn't going to be a problem anymore. We cut off the Augustine funding. It's like, what? I forget, is he dead now? Or?
Uh-huh.
Oh, he is dead? Okay.
Yeah.
So, no other doctor or whatever can come do the same thing.
No, Aaron is like the last guy.
Okay. He's sorry. Aaron goes back to his dorm, and Enzo is there, Ash. Stefan is talking to Caroline on the phone. Damon broke up with Elena. Now he's trying to call her. He did the I'm bad speech, as we know. Caroline hints at the Delana nickname. That must have been such a thing already online.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, if only there was like a nickname for them.
Yeah, I like when they like reference themselves in funny ways like that.
Yeah, that's great. Did they have Did they have Twitter back then? Or?
I don't know. I never used Twitter, so I don't know when it started. But yeah, the shipping was very popular.
Yeah, they must have had some social media forum of some sort.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people did blogs and stuff.
Maybe there's a big blog. All right, they don't know where Elena is. All right, Elena is Catherine.
Right.
Handcuffed to the bed. Her phone is ringing. Her consciousness is slipping, and Elena wakes up in her own body. Mm-hmm. And she freaks out. She knows it was Catherine. All right, she breaks the bed easily, which is so not what happens in Gerald's game.
Uh-huh. But yeah, it's like she's a vampire. They should have put her in like vervain ropes or whatever.
Yeah. So wait, is Catherine a vampire in the body? Like, she doesn't have vampire powers in the body, does she?
No, they haven't shown that, no.
Or can she still access it because it's the body? Mm-hmm. That's kind of
yeah, because Catherine's a human and Elena's a vampire.
But it's not like Catherine was trying to break out. Like, maybe she could have busted out and been like, I have Elena's strength. Mm-hmm. Also, what if they traveled her... Yeah, I mean, does she only have access to the power of the body she inhabits? Because she could be put into, like, a paraplegic body or something. Mm-hmm. Would she be able to hop up and walk around?
Right.
Or would she be in the chair, or what would be going on?
Mm-hmm.
Because, spoiler alert for, like, an old movie from, like, It's so old. It's from like 2005 or something. Did you ever see Skeleton Key, I think it was called, or something?
I remember that title, but I don't think so.
Maybe that's what it was called. Kate Hudson. Mm-hmm. At the end, again, spoiler alert, she gets like trapped in like either an old person's body or something.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? That happened? But
then her body was like old. It wasn't like she was young again. The body didn't like turn young because she was in it.
no, definitely not. There was something scary about the ending where it's like she has to live like this from now on, or maybe she was put in a doll or something.
Oh, yikes.
I don't know. But anyway, that's a question. Mm-hmm. Nadia runs over. Elena knows what happened. Then Nadia does the Winter Soldier kind of thing where she can just say a word and Catherine comes back.
Yeet or whatever. She's yeeting her in and out.
What? Okay. Did you get my body? Catherine asks. They fight back and forth in their brain. Mm-hmm. Damon and Stefan talking about Catherine's body. Elena's not calling him back.
Yeah, which is so suspicious. Like, Catherine should have answered the phone way earlier as Elena to just get everyone off her back. But she waited too long, and then everyone's like, well, where the heck is she?
Caroline comes in. They figure out no one knows where Elian is. E-L-E-A-N. Eileen. Oh, Elena. Caroline is going to help Damon get Elena back. Okay. Catherine's getting all these calls and texts. She'll go to Ty's party and try to figure out where her body is.
Yeah. She needs her body for the spell.
I want my body back. Nadia thinks she'll be find out. She asks her Elena facts. But it would be weird for her friends to be asking those questions. Where did she and Stefan first kiss? Etc. And then she knows who can help, Matt.
Yeah, you were saying it was weird, like that. Those are your thoughts. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it sounded like you were saying that someone was saying that. But it would be weird for her to just be like, so,
Yeah, we already talked about that, like, why would they ask where their first kiss was at this party?
Yeah.
At this random welcome back party to Ty. It's not even like, and we're going to roast Elena for...
Right. It would have to be such a coincidence for them to be like, you know what I was just thinking about? It's like, I can't remember where we had our first kiss. Like,
yeah.
That would be so random.
And even so, I'd be like, tell me about it again. You know, like, I just want to remember it.
Yeah.
If I was Elena, I'd be like, Catherine, I'd be like, oh, yeah, that was so great. Just tell me about it. I want to think about it again.
Uh-huh.
Matt and Ty are getting ready for the party. Caroline is coming. Ty wants her back.
Mm-hmm. I know he's like all like nervous and nerdy about it.
Mm-hmm. And did you see he very subtly carried 2 kegs?
Yeah.
Remember that was a callback to another him and Matt keg moment. And this time they didn't even say anything. He was just like
expected.
Grab the ice or whatever Ty says, and then he just walks in carrying 2 kegs.
Yeah, both kegs. Like it's so easy.
Mm-hmm. Matt gets a call from Catherine. Meet me at the park. And then they do the Guess Who, and we're back to that scene.
Yeah, but she does say Maddie, and he's like, Maddie?
Mm-hmm. On the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why'd she go for Maddie?
Because it's like they're buddies, so she thinks like that's what Elena would be like, Maddie.
Mm-hmm. Enzo is at the Bros mansion drinking Brothers Bond.
Mm-hmm. I like that he likes the fireplace and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's ironic that he loves fire.
Mm-hmm. And later Caroline's by the fireplace. There's a lot of fireplace in this ep.
Mm-hmm. Enzo is bloody. He has a body bag with Aaron inside.
It's Aaron.
Mm-hmm. Enzo got a haircut. They had to call that out. He's like, oh, yeah, he got a haircut. And he knows about Damon killing all the Whitmores, and Aaron's the last Whitmore.
I know, and he's glad. He's like, you were true to your word. You've done, like, this crazy thing like you said you would.
Yeah,
he's saying, like, I judged you too soon, because he just thought that Damon just left him to burn and just, like, lived his life. But Damon still, like, kept his promise to Enzo.
But Enzo doesn't want to do the thing Damon's doing, though?
he doesn't want to keep it going, I guess. Yeah, he just wants to kill him and be done now.
Yeah, he's like, good on you, Damon, but it ends now.
Yeah, let's just kill him. I guess probably Enzo is also a little worried that some other family member down the line could start experimenting on vampires again. He just wants to get them to get out of here.
Yeah, it does seem kind of weird. I don't know Enzo's motivation. Mm-hmm. Maybe he wants to just get a haircut, kill the last Whitmore, move on.
Right. Sounds like a good day.
All right, it's party time. Catherine is there as Elena. She needs to be invited in. Matt does.
I always like the sound effect of them not being able to get in the door. It sounds like they're hitting glass.
Yeah, that's good. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Elena, you're alive. He says, where were you? She just compels him to go hit on a blonde. Mm-hmm. Trying to figure out the Damon thing. He wants you back. Damon's a better person with Elena.
Is it Stefan saying that?
Yeah, she goes to Stefan.
Yeah.
She asks how he feels about Catherine dying.
I know. She's like, so, you sad? I'm dead, basically.
Mm-hmm. She fishes to find out where she's buried.
Yeah, but also Stefan doesn't give her what she wants when she's fishing about her death. He's like, no, well, we hooked up and, it's fine. It's all good. Yeah. But even if he was sad about Catherine and was like, I really loved her one time. He wouldn't say any of that to Elena anyways.
No.
So it's kind of weird for Catherine to think that he would.
Yeah. All right. Enzo is talking about closure and a new beginning by killing Aaron. Mm-hmm. So that and the haircut. But Aaron... okay, let's see.
But Damon doesn't want to kill Aaron because
he's a friend of a friend.
Elena will be mad, and also Aaron knows that too.
Enzo says Damon has gone soft, even though he's killed hundreds of Whitmores. Mm-hmm. Caroline calls, says, come over to Tyler's. Damon snaps Enzo's neck. He takes off Aaron's vervain watch, which we know how I feel about that. Uh-huh. And then compels him to get out of town. Which
I think that was a good plan. Mm-hmm. As far as Damon's reactions go.
Catherine as Elena is taking out the party trash. Mm-hmm. Nadia comes over and they surmise that Catherine's body is in the tomb under the old church.
Right, because Damon or Stefan says that Damon, I actually forget which brother says it, that Damon says that it's where she's always meant to be, which is where he looked for her for so long, was the tomb.
Caroline talks to Catherine as Elena. Caroline tells Catherine that she boned Klaus, and she feels real bad about it.
But Catherine gets her to talk about it really explicitly and loudly.
Ty can hear her, and Ty is right there.
Yeah.
And Catherine's a big jerk for that. And Ty, he looks real mad. He looked like Baby Zoolander.
Yeah, he did.
He was he did a mad blue steel.
When he heard that he was not excited. But he didn't go straight to Caroline to confront her. He just walked away.
Yeah, he was so mad. Catherine goes to visit her body. All right, Mia is there. She has crimped hair, Ash.
Super crimpy.
Remember that whole thing? And you could get a doll where you crimp the doll's hair. Did you have that?
I did have I had a really great Cabbage Patch doll.
Yeah, Cabbage Patch.
That you could crimp or braid, or you could even wrap the hair around your finger, and it would stay in a curl. It was awesome.
Very kinky.
And you could put a little clip in it that was shaped like a heart, and then you took that out, it looked like a heart or a star.
Oh yeah, I remember that commercial. If you are our age and you saw every commercial, Ash had that.
I did have a lot of toys.
Did you have creepy crawlers?
Yeah, I did. I had creepy crawlers, and I had an easy bake oven.
Oh my gosh.
Don't get them confused, though.
No. Pour the goo into the mold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had creepy crawlers.
Did you have crossfire?
My brothers did.
Yeah. Yeah, if you
Keep them coming, Pete.
if they had a commercial, they had it. Not so much at my house.
No. That's okay. You still went to your friends' houses and played with them.
Yeah. Play with their He-Mans. I never had any He-Mans.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, that was my favorite. I didn't really like dolls. I loved Barbies. I had like 2 dolls that I really liked. One got a suntan when you took it outside, and the other one was the Cabbage Patch doll that you could do their hair.
Wow.
It would, like, I slept with it in my bed, and I would just play with its hair when I was going to sleep.
I didn't have the actual Ninja Turtle van, but I had like the friggin' Rat King's toilet car. It's like, you know what I really want? The turtle van. And best we can do, Rat King's toilet car.
Oh.
And the seat was a toilet, and as you moved it, as the wheels turned, 2 plungers went duk, 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 in the front.
Oh, uh-huh.
And I didn't even have the friggin' Rat King, so I just would have
A turtle riding on the
turtles
toilet?
riding around, and their butts didn't really fit in the toilet. As if that's something that I wanted, I guess. Like, I was like, at least their butts could fit in this toilet. And they didn't.
Oh.
They didn't even really sit down very well, the Ninja Turtles.
No, they didn't. Their
like-
shells were lower than their butts.
Yeah, and they were kind of bow-legged.
Yeah, they were super bow-legged.
Yeah. But it's just a cross I had to bear was the toilet car.
And you're stronger now because of it.
Probably, yeah. That's why I drive a toilet car now.
Perfect.
Yeah, and just can use the restroom in traffic, so it's really perfect. Sometimes I'm eating a pizza while using the toilet while driving.
Ooh, okay.
Just
TMI.
None of that is true. Okay.
I don't know why we were talking about the Cabbage Patch doll.
Crimped hair. Mia with the crimped hair, which that was the first lyric in the Beyonce song, Mia with the crimped hair, and then she changed it. She thought it would be too obvious that Jay-Z cheated on her with Mia from Vampire Diaries.
I thought you were going to say with the Cabbage Patch doll.
Oh, yeah, with a Cabbage Patch Kid, yeah. That'd be a whole nother issue.
It would be.
All right, they do a hand palm slice to get blood from Elena's body.
Classic.
She stabs Catherine's body so gross.
Yeah, so
and
gross.
Just cutting it open.
Slicing her.
Did you have Operation?
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah, I think so.
Did you have Don't Wake Daddy?
Yes.
Of course you did. You had.
And he had a little, like, stocking cap that would fly off.
Yep. All right, Mia starts to spell.
I never had Mousetrap, though.
Oh, I had Mousetrap.
My cousin did.
Yeah.
There was this one game that I really liked. I don't remember what it was called, but you would make these little characters. Oh, I think it was called Splat. You'd make these little characters out of Play-Doh, these character bugs, and your Play-Doh character would like move around the game board, and at a certain point you could slap them and smush them all the way. That was really fun. I played that game a lot.
Yeah, I saw the commercial for that. Elena starts waking up like, uh-oh, and Mia says, silence if you want this to work, and now Elena is acting like Catherine.
Yeah, I know. That's so fun. I just am always so impressed when these actors play so many different characters that look the same, but they're so nuanced. Like, they really do such a... Like, you can see this is a... Catherine pretending to be Elena, or Elena pretending to be Catherine. Like, the inception of pretending comes through.
It really does, yeah. Dobrev is good at that, and then obviously Stefan, Paul Wesley is good at that in his many forms. Damon, Ian Somerhalder, he kind of just has to be young 17-year-old, like...
Yeah.
40-year-old, 17-year-old.
But he does have, like, his jaded self and his, like, loving self.
Yeah.
You know? But, yeah, I always think that is fun to see. It's like these actors are doing a good job.
Yeah, they're good at that. All right, Ty is mad. He's at the party. How you going to be mad at your own party? Caroline comes in, tries to explain, but Ty hates Klaus so much. He killed his mom. He wolfs out at her, Ash.
I know. Because she wouldn't leave. She was like, no, I'm not leaving. So I keep hitting this on the
I know, you're going to spill my water.
the desk.
he does the Bilbo to Frodo. Remember that?
No. Why would I remember that?
You don't remember him doing the Bilbo to Frodo?
No. Isn't Frodo Bilbo anyways?
No.
One was the dad, one was the mom. I mean the son, and then
No.
one turns into the scary guy.
No.
All right, I don't even want to know. Moving on.
All right, for my real heads out there, Ty Wolf's out, and he does the Bilbo to Frodo. All right.
Apparently, so he says.
Stefan comes in and stops him. Stefan hears that Caroline boned Klaus, and he's like, what?
Yeah, he's also like, ugh.
Caroline leaves Stefan.
She's even more embarrassed that Stefan knows than that Tyler was mad.
Stefan slaps Ty, gives him the slap.
Get him out of his bad attitude.
Back to Elena and Nadia. The spell is almost done, but it's not done yet. All right. Damon, I don't know. I said she whooshes around and gets Mia and Nadia. Gets them like...
Well, Elena comes to herself, and then she whooshes and she
she
knocks them out so she can escape.
And she stabs Nadia with a pole or something. Okay. And then cut back to the party for a second. Damon isn't invited into Ty's house.
I know, and he's waiting around, but then he just gives up and walks outside.
Yeah, he does a funny thing there. All right, and then back to Nadia and Mia waking up. They want to finish the spell. Elena is running around checking her phone. She has a new pen.
Yeah, it's funny.
It used to be her birthday, I think.
Yeah, she tries her birthday. Catherine changes the passcode on her phone.
I wonder if she turned it to like 24/7 420 or something. Or 6969 or 8008.
6666.
Could be. Mia. Oh wait. Okay. Mia's doing that spell. Elena's seeing Catherine's memories.
Yeah.
Mia
Like
is
her traumatic moments and like the big stuff.
Yeah. And Mia is setting Catherine on fire.
Yeah.
Elena's running.
Like on her face.
She sees Catherine. Yeah. Eventually, she's just like a burned up cloak. That's gross. Elena hugs Damon, but then turns to Catherine. Mia's like, it's done. Damon is apologizing to Elena. He needs her. Catherine's like...
But yeah, Elena is about to tell Damon what's happening, but then the spell changes and she doesn't get a chance to.
And, she basically breaks up with Damon. Catherine breaks up for Elena to Damon and says... like mean stuff.
Yeah.
And Damon is feeling like sad about it.
And surprised because I think everyone was convincing him like that Elena would have taken him back, which maybe she would have, but she's not there.
And he's like, I'm going into bad mode.
Yeah.
Stefan is lurking and listening. All right, the party's over. Ty is sad. His parents are dead. The girl I love slept with my nemesis. Talking to Maddie.
He's got a big house.
Yeah, but at least he's got a big house. That was weird. He was like, I got a big house.
I know.
I guess he's saying that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's being drunk and emotional and weird.
Don't know what I'm going to do with my life that lasts forever, by the way. Which...
I was like, well, then you have a long time to figure it out.
Yeah, or like let someone kill you or something. Matt is wearing a good shirt, we agreed.
Yeah, Matt looks good.
He's wearing a real shirt, not just the grill shirt.
The grill t-shirt.
Ty is so mad. All right. Mia says Catherine has permanent control of Elena's body. And then Catherine kills Mia. Nadia is ready to leave, but Catherine isn't going anywhere. She doesn't have to run anymore since she's Elena now. She's been running for like 500 years.
But isn't her pretending to be Elena a different form of running away?
Yeah, definitely. And also, if Nadia is just around, that's going to be so suspect.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, Elena and Nadia are BFFs now?
Yeah. I think that this is partly why Nadia is really annoyed, because she knows that if she's going to stay and be Elena, that doesn't leave Nadia a place in the crew.
Also, Elena's like, Stefan's my true love, and that
Catherine, you mean?
Catherine is, and that's still cutting Nadia out.
Right.
Like, Catherine's gonna pretend to be Elena. I guess her plan is to like pretend to be Elena and then be like, by the way, I'm Catherine. Stefan, don't you love me? We could father this child that's our age.
Or older.
Caroline is at the bros mansion. Stefan comes home. She asks if he's a horrible person, and they have like some chem a little bit. He's like, "You're not." So they have weird smiles.
Yeah, there's some weird stuff happening between them.
All right, Damon's in bad mode. Aaron is driving. He sees someone lying in the road. It's Enzo.
I like how Enzo sits up like in a creepy way.
He does the Michael Myers.
Yeah, he does. It is the Michael Myers.
He's like, yeah, baby. No, but he does the Michael Myers, which is cool.
But it's Damon's trick.
Yeah.
The lay in the middle of the road trick.
He did it. Maybe in
the pilot.
Episode 1, yeah. Mm-hmm. Maybe in the prequels.
But so now Damon and Enzo are teaming up.
Yeah, they suck neck. They're like the Bash Bros, I said.
Yeah.
That's it, Ash.
What do you think? How many fangs?
It was a solid 1.5 fangs.
I could agree with you on that. 1.5. Just the beginnings of some things.
Yeah. The Bash Bro era.
I'm not like super sad about Ty and Caroline. Ty's never in Ty. You now make me say Ty, but Tyler's never been my fave.
No. He's a problematic fave for sure. When he's gone, he is my buddy Ty, but I did hate him originally, I think. And sometimes he's okay, but he's kind of annoying.
Yeah. He's always just so emotional and like so. I'm like, he's never chilling.
Are you Team Ty or Team Klaus?
Klaus.
Ash. How dare you?
For this, as far as this show goes, like, I would much rather watch Klaus than Tyler.
Yeah. We're able to be at, like, arm's length and not have Klaus kill our moms and stuff like that. So.
Right. I mean, if I was, like, Caroline's friend, I'd be Team Tyler.
Yeah. I'd just be like, girl, do you?
You already gave some Pete-dictions. Do you have anything else? What about when Bonnie and Jeremy returned from visiting her mom?
Sorry for the...
You can use mute.
I know. I just want everyone to know how popular I am.
Oh, okay.
Getting text from my one friend. I have many acquaintances, though.
Of course.
Co-workers, acquaintances, one friend.
All right, Pete-dictions.
Besides you, of course.
I know.
Okay, Pete-dictions. I don't even remember they were visiting her mom. I don't remember that. Really.
Yeah.
So we'll figure out. They'll come back with some new technology that doesn't work anymore.
And do you think we just won't see Elena anymore?
No. Of course we will. There's going to be something where it's like, because she's an epic vamp, she can always bust out into her body or whatever. I am confused about that. I do wonder the fate of Catherine. I don't believe that either Elena or Catherine will ever die for real during our span of the show, unless the very last episode is like a cut 100 years later or whatever. Like, where are they now? They are in the same body right now. Will Catherine get passengered? Oh, maybe into Nadia? I don't know. Mother and daughter in the same brain or something? That'd be crazy. So I can't Pete-dict what's going to happen. Elena will be in her body in like 3 or 4 episodes. Like,
okay.
She's not going to not be in her body. She's not going to go into a different body. Dobrev is Elena, is Dobrev. But Catherine could be in a different body.
Yeah.
and just be like, well, I got an upgrade or something like that. I don't know. I'd like walk out or I don't know.
That's a very Catherine line.
Or let's have more fun or whatever. You know, whatever. She's going to go into a lady's body and be like, well,
To make the best of it. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we did it.
Ash.
What?
I have a real plug.
What is it?
I worked on a television show
Oh, yeah.
called The Circle on Netflix. It comes out on April, whatever, Wednesday, whatever that day is. 17th.
I can't see that far either. 17th? Yeah, probably that's the 17th.
It comes out in the middle of April, and it was a great show to work on. Season 6. If you've seen any seasons of The Circle, this is the best season. I worked on season 6, and they have announced already there is a season 7. I worked on season 7 also. We don't know when that comes out, but
Check out season 6.
check out season 6 and 7. They're the two best seasons of the show. Even though the show is really good, season 5 is really good.
Yeah. I'm excited to watch it. I just watched you working on it,
Yeah.
but I haven't seen the show. So
I know, and Ash couldn't look at the screen or anything. She knows nothing. They have released the cast. If you go on Instagram, you can see the cast around on different things. But yeah, the cast is out. Oh, they even spoiled the hook, which I didn't think they were going to spoil it all. But
Yeah.
I won't spoil that there. You can look that up yourself. But anyway, watch The Circle on Netflix. Netflix obviously doesn't need my plug, but I truly had a great time working on it.
yay. We're excited to watch it. Bye.
Send message.